Welcome back. Episode 26. So yeah, been working on Laketown. It's starting to look really nice. We have the bridge here, and we got pillars underneath. Looks very good. And you go all the way across, and the city starts to render, depending on your render distance, of course. And you can see we have a big tree farm in the middle, because we need a lot of wood. That'll eventually be knocked down, and we'll put the town hall in this place. So here we have the entrance, and each platform is 26 by 20. So actually, let me go this side. And now we have railings here, so you don't fall off. And here's the main road in the town. It's 7 wide, and then we have a canal in between each one. Is that a world hole? I think it is. Anyway, we have these platforms, 26 by 20, and we got bridges in between all the platforms, or at least going to have. Look pretty good. And each of these platforms will have at least 2 houses on it, or shops, or whatever we decide to make in the town, and that'll be nice. So another bridge here. And this goes to the center platform, which is like the town hall kind of area. It's going to have a really big building on it. Not quite sure how to do the buildings yet. I was thinking the trim would definitely be the same dark wood, but I'm not sure if we build the house out of wood planks or stone or even like wool, like a Tudor theme. Let me know what you guys think for that, because I'm not quite sure yet, to make this place look really awesome. So each side has 4 platforms. The corners overlap with the other sides, obviously, so there's 2 platforms per side, plus the 2 corners. And it's, whoa, did that just appear there? I'm getting some funky world holage right here. Whoa. Anyway, so you got these platforms, 4 on each side, and then, yeah, it continues around. So it's going to look really good. So that's more or less it to talk about Laketown. We have a platform up there where you can look down. And I'm thinking we build something underwater here, under the town. I'm thinking maybe like an underwater dock with an elevator or a ladder to get up to the top here. I think that would look really good. Oh, water elevator. Yeah, so you'll have the main entrance here, or you can get here by boat and then come up, so that'll look really good. And it will be pretty cool and functional. So this place just needs a little bit more work. We're going to finish the platforms, put them around like that. And we can finish the outline with the dark wood. Probably have to be at least 2 tall, that outline, so it covers up the platforms. I think that'll look nice. Look very nice indeed. And then we'll have those same pillars that are down there. We'll have them all around the city, the edges. Probably not inside. That might be a little bit too much work. But yeah, it's going to look really good when it's done. But this place is taking shape. And let me show you just how big this place is. It ain't exactly tiny. This is pretty much the layout of the place. Yeah, it's quite large. Quite large. There's 1 platform, 2 platforms, 3 platforms, 4 platforms. So that'll extend over there. I'm probably going to move that statue back a bit. And this is really cool over here too. I wonder if we can do something here. No idea. But we'll figure that out later. And this is the main square, which is the biggest part. And it'll be for the town hall and whatever else we decide to put on there. So that's about it, I think, for Laketown. It'll still take quite a while to build up the houses and get everything just right. And I'm not quite sure how what the houses are gonna be like in terms of design. And I'm still not sure how I'm gonna design the main building in the town hall. It's gonna be big though. It's gonna be at least like 3 stories. So it's gonna be a bit of a job to do, but I think it's definitely worth it. And this is all accessible via boat. If you just follow the river here, you go through this little channel, and this will take you back to spawn. So it's not that far away. It's actually pretty easy to get to. And wow, that looks really good, doesn't it? Yeah. And it's going to have buildings and shit on there, so it's going to look really awesome. Might have something like up there where that platform is, some sort of spire maybe on top of the town hall. That sounds like a plan. Interesting idea, at least. So, give me your ideas for this place if you can think of anything that would look really good. Your ideas for how the houses and shops and buildings in general should be designed. Among other things, like maybe what we could do with the area around it, if we can add some stuff there too. I think it would look really good. And, yep, input's always appreciated, because I sort of just came up with this one day, and I was like, yeah, let's do this, and we did it, so. Alright, that's pretty much it for Laketown. I'll keep you updated on any progress. Welcome to the future home of the crafting hall. Sorry I had to go. Oh. So yeah, this is the crafting hall. It's the third hall on the left. There's the entrance here, and that's the farming hall, and that's the storage hall, armory, and the mob traps over there. And this is the furthest hall so far that we got. Alright, so you're gonna walk in here, and at the far end will be like a forge, a really big forge with lava in it, so it looks gonna look really cool. And I'll have crafting benches and stuff, so that's where you craft items, hence crafting hall. And along the sides I'll probably put in chests or something. Not quite sure on the layout of this place, but most of it will be covered with lava, all along the sides here and here. So you're gonna walk in, it's gonna look really good, and the forge will be there, so it would have a lava theme to it. So yeah, that's what this place is gonna be about. Look, a skeleton. Oh, come on, come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come on, come on. Oh shit. Why isn't he following me? Shit, I don't have any arrows. Anyway, so yeah. We're going to have lava along the sides like that. And I'm thinking I'll do some sort of walkway over here to have chests and stuff. And also on the other side, so it'll be like a sort of a cross shape in here of stone. Of this stone brick. And the forge will be down here. And I'm going to make it decently big, maybe that tall. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big hall. And I have to finish up with this. What was that? Okay. Force and I spent a while knocking out this wall, plus a whole bunch of other people. And Fig and I are transferring the lava now. It's going to take forever. Oh man, to fill this entire room with lava. Ugh. But yeah, that's the way it's going to be. It's going to look really cool. And we'll have everything you need to craft stuff in here, especially tools. So we'll have a chest full of materials, and then the forge will have a whole row of crafting benches and furnaces and stuff. So that's the crafting hall. Yeah. So once we get done with this place, I'll probably have to finish this up one of these days, because we really could use some wool from sheep. So got to get the breeding thing situated. I just been sort of putting it off, so I haven't really felt like doing it. I changed the farm a little bit. I added this walkway down the middle because the trampling crops bug has been fixed. Where you used to be able to have these, I don't think you can see them, but I have fence posts underneath all this stuff. Now I covered them up. So yeah, it used to be if you put fence posts underneath the farmland, you wouldn't be able to trample it if you walked on it, but they fixed that, so I had to change this up a little bit. Unfortunately, I expected that to be fixed, though. That was kind of obvious bug. And we got this place done. I think I showed you last time. Probably add a few more things in there. The armory over here is going to be for storing weapons, basically. Probably, I'm not quite sure what the theme or how this thing is going to look. I haven't really thought about it in any detail. But oh well. And then this side, the third hole on this side, I have not decided what it's going to be. I don't remember what I said it was going to be a while back. I'll have to figure that out. But we'll cut a third one anyway, probably the next few days, just to have it. And then we can start knocking this wall back a little bit, because this place is going to get a lot bigger. I'm imagining there's going to be closer to like 10 or 10, between 10 and 16 halls eventually. No, definitely more than 10. So about 15, 16 halls, I would say, eventually, of various stuff. I still need a hall for myself, like an office or something. I'm making myself an office up there, but I really want one where I could store all my crap, because people have been raiding my little house down there. But yeah, that's what we got done on this so far. It's looking really good. Really, really good. Yeah, I think that's about it for in here. Who turned the lights off? You bastard. So yeah, that's what we've been doing here. And here's Laketown. Yeah. About an extra day or two worth of work we put into this. Changed this sort of bridge to the outline being the dark wood, and then putting fences on top, and then it looks better. And as you can see, we did a lot of work. You can see the town hall going up in the middle, and it's quite a long run, so let me sprint. So on the left side here, we have some houses that I'm not sure they're going to be there eventually. There's going to be buildings there, but I think those are a little bit too tall, and they're not really in the, what's what I'm looking for, really fit the theme of the city. I might modify them a bit. That one's okay. This is the town hall here that Christina and I have been working on, who is Dread Pirate Redstone, if you didn't catch that. I don't know what this is. People have been messing around with different varieties and designs of houses. These I'm not really digging, but the layout is good. Nice little cul-de-sac that actually works pretty well, but not really sure exactly what I'm going to do for the houses. For people that want to build a house here, please don't. Not yet. Just give me some time to finalize everything here and figure out exactly how everything's going to look. Because right now it's all up in the air, you know. Still not sure about how all the placements are going to go, if I have to knock stuff down. So yeah, just wait a little bit. Here's a nice farm area with a scarecrow. Oh. Okay, fail. So, yeah. And over there is the beginning of a really huge snow biome. Then we have the ocean is further that way. And over here is, I think it's going to be like a bar or a pub. Should probably make this a little bit taller. Be a nice area. Maybe a second floor with like beds and stuff. Or think of it as like an inn/bar. That'll look really nice. Who built this? Pyrobits. Okay, and up here is /9's house, which is really nice actually. Got an automated wheat farm on the right. Looks good. It originally was a little bit taller, but I asked him to knock off a level just so it wasn't bigger than the town hall. And in here, whoa, double doors are messed up. Nice little fireplace going. Pretty cozy. I like it. It's nice. Poor man's suite. What? Okay. Oh, okay. Don't touch my porn. Very funny. What's up here? Meh. Why can't I get up? Bastard. Anyway, so this is a nice place. Here's a balcony. So this place is, Laketown's coming together. It's definitely a lot better than I thought it was going to be when I first thought of Laketown. Not quite what I imagined either, but as usual in Minecraft, things have a life of their own and take their own course. So over here, it's going to be like, I think someone was building a hotel or something, I forget. Down here is a little dock area. Probably have a lower platform that goes all the way you know, to the other side for boat docks and that kind of stuff, and whatever we decide to put under here. I think it should be like a, I don't know, if you guys have played Skyrim, you know the Ratway under Riften? You can make it sort of the dingy sort of, I don't know, outlaw underworld kind of place, you know, the docks where it's sort of more run down and, you know, poor people live down here. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Be a nice theme. And we could have various little buildings down here. I haven't really decided, but I think that's a good idea. I think that should be a really cool idea. I literally just came up with that like the last minute. Yeah, that's how sick I am. I'm amazing. Okay, so that's like a hotel or something. I forget who's building that. Christina was working on these houses. I don't really dig this one. You can see that. When he was first building it, I thought it was like an air traffic control station. I figured it should have like a radar dish on top. But that back one's not too bad. And these houses are a little bit too tall, even though they look cool. They're a little bit too tall. Because I don't really want any buildings to be taller than the town hall, because then it sort of diminishes the magnitude. What the fuck? Okay, I'll fix that later. And this is the town hall. I really haven't decided on the final design for it, but I literally just started building it today, and I laid out the foundation, and it looked pretty good. And then I made that little overhang roof there in the middle, and then I put the columns down, and it started looking pretty good. And then Christina started working on it and made it a little bit more rounded. As you can see, it's sort of one layer here, then it slopes backwards toward the edge. That looks really good, actually. And the glass also looks really good. So, I'm not quite sure about the iron blocks there. I think it needs to be a darker type of block. I just don't know what. I don't want it to be the same dark wood. I need it to have some sort of separation between the glass and the dark wood, I think. But it's starting to look really good. And here's the main doorway. And this is the town hall, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Probably did. Whatever, I'll mention it again. And I think we need some sort of different material on this wood. Meaning I don't want it just to be all wood planking here. Some sort of color variety would be nice. Let me know if you can think of anything for that. Here's the main archway hallway into the place. And yeah, you can see it's quite impressive. Christina did this. And also we rounded out the structure a little bit. Make it a little bit nicer instead of just a big rectangle. The design is from a Nordic longhouse, which is basically a Viking hall. It's where a Viking clan would gather, and they would have a big banquet table in the middle. You know, and the king or the leader or whatever would sit at the far end and entertain people. And yeah, basically a meeting house is what it was in the middle of a town. That's exactly what this is. So I think we're gonna have a banquet table in the middle here. It'll look nice, and probably have a second floor open to glass so we'll be able to see into it. I think that'll look good. And at the far end, I think we should have like a, if you ever played Skyrim again, you know how the Jarls have their throne rooms at the end of the hall, and then the guy sits on it. I think that would look nice. And of course I sit on there because you guys voted me as king, even though you've never seen the vote, but I assure you it was voted upon. So yeah, that's how this place is gonna be. It's really actually a lot cooler than I expected it to be, but I don't know what to put along the sides here, so let me know if you have any ideas. And I think we'll make a mosaic on the floor, maybe out of wool or some other blocks. I don't know yet. I don't know what it's gonna be of. I think that would look really good to have a mosaic floor. And of course we'll have some windows in here eventually. That'll look nice. And then the second floor, of course. So this took a lot of work. This took mostly all day to get this place up and running, get the design ironed out. But it looks very good. Very good indeed. And these columns will continue around the outside. And so will that this overhanging roof design. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, so that's Laketown. That's as far as we gotten on it. Did quite a bit of work. I mean, this place went up really fast. From the time we started building it, it was what, like 3 or 4 days ago, and this place is, you know, almost halfway done already, which is really impressive. And there's been about 8 to 10 people that have worked on it on and off. A couple of them have worked on it like more or less full time. I've worked on it every so often. I laid at least probably like 40% of the platforms myself. And I laid this whole bridge I laid myself as well. It's a real pain in the ass. But yeah, this place is looking damn good, I gotta say. So if you have any ideas for this place, let me know. And also, I need ideas for what to do with this space over here. Let me go into fly mode real quick so I can show you what I mean. Jump. I'm in game mode. Okay. So this is the main square in between all the platforms, and you can see there's a whole bunch of extra space along the sides. I don't want to put trees there, and I don't know what to do with all this space, you see. I really am not sure, so any ideas would be appreciated for that. I don't think this is uneven, is it? No, I don't think so. So the main design of the city, you can see from this distance, the one big square, and then platforms on all sides. And the platforms are of equal size, and the bridge goes out that way. And we have roads in between that will go to all the opposite shores. And I think that's like a dock that goes to the lower level. And I think we'll build something between those two mountains there that look really good. But yeah, that's the extent of what we've done so far, and it looks great. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to wrap things up for this episode. I realized I needed a place to put all my shit and hang out, so I made myself an office, kind of. My original house where I stored all my stuff was that little room below the steps there, which has since been raided of all its stuff, basically. So I figure I need my own private space, and it's going to be here. This is my office. I'm going to have a desk here, and chests and furnaces along the walls. It's going to look good, good. Probably will extend it further, but this is a place where I can call home for a little bit until I make a hall just for me. So yeah, I'm going to put stuff in here, probably next episode. Can make a desk and hang some paintings. Yeah, it's going to look good. Okay, so that's more or less it for this episode. I just want to hear someone else's office. I think I'll make a better desk than that. But yeah, kind of similar type thing. So let's take a look at the crafting hall. Ow. Force and a couple other people on it. Ooh, hello. We spent a lot of time working on this today and knocked it back quite a bit. It's about the same size horizontally as well, it's the same size period as the farming hall. Almost exactly, in fact. So it's pretty long. As you can see, we started filling the lava in. This will eventually get rid of these and whatnot. And it'll just be straight lava, and it's in like a cross pattern. We got, the edges there. And on these edges, there will be these chests. So I'll have chests here, and here, and here. So you can walk down the middle and grab whatever you need, and then go to the forge and craft your items. I don't expect people to use this that often, but it's just a really nice, nice looking room with a crafting facility. So it has some sort of functionality at least. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get all the lava necessary for this, but we'll do it. There's a couple of lakes down below the city I can grab it from. So yep, got to fill in the roof. And we're also, I think Nathan is working on the armory right now. Oh, he's over there. Yeah, he's working on digging this back so we can start doing whatever in there. I haven't come up with a design for that yet. Alright, so let's wrap this episode up. One more thing I want to talk about. That's in terms of server space. At peak times, we're looking at 15, 16 people on the server out of maximum about 20. On weekends, we're getting close to the max, but we have a few spots left. But we obviously can't accommodate 100 people. I mean, on the server release video, I had over 100 people request whitelisting. So, like, obviously I can't do that. Simply can't accommodate it. I'd have to double the size of the server just to do that. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to institute some sort of application process where you go to a website and say, hey drakhl, I played Minecraft for this long, this is what I want to do on your server, these are the ways I'm going to help out and be a part of the community. So that'll could do a couple things. It will prevent the casual person from coming on and like once a week and doing fuck all, like just doesn't do anything, because there's always some people like that. And that'll prevent that mostly because they don't really want to take the time to go and fill out an app, even though it's only like a paragraph or two. And the second thing is it'll let me better pick the people for the server. I mean, if you just send me a message saying, hey, whitelist me, I can't tell anything about you. You might be much better than the next person that asked for whitelisting, but I can't differentiate between the two. You know what I mean? So I think that's the best way to do it and the most fair way. Maybe eventually I'll upgrade the server slots, but I want to see how many people play for a week or two and then drop off. You know what I mean? Because there's always some sort of loss ratio. There's always a lot of people that say, oh yeah, that's great, then they go off and do their own thing somewhere else, play different games. So we'll see how it goes, but I'll probably always be adding people here and there. Oh, he exploded. Yep, so I'll have that up hopefully in the next few days. I have to get around to doing it. I've been pretty busy, and I want to put out some sort of tutorial video this weekend if I have time. I'll be doing some other work, and of course playing other games, and yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys next time. Peace out.